Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and say hello. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, I come here to speak about spirituality, the spiritual ascension path. And I thank you for supporting the channel and for your donations. Really helpful. I know there is this great deal of abundance and freedom that is before us, and that is that there is this. We do need to take precedence. Eventually, the inner light, our divine mission and inner connection takes precedence over everything else, and that is from where that everything comes from, this inner divinity. And there is this this grade of unconditional love that is surrounding the planet. We just need to tune into it to actually connect to that. And the Christ and all the company of heaven, they're very happy because they're very happy. They've always. But as far as the Earth's plan, there's so much. They're really coming a lot closer, and those for the inner Earth also are really getting closer. So there's going to be a lot more connection. Pay attention to all the messages you receive. Understanding that the hierarchies of powers that we've been living in, it's all crumbling down, and you don't have to pay attention to all that. There's just but it's going to be crumbling down in a way that the structure of society will not be destroyed, and we can move into a transition phase just for well-being of humanity. And a new hierarchy of love and light will be is really about to is being created in the service of the divine plan and the ascension of the planet and humanity. We can only assume the role to be the highest version possible of ourselves and the embodiment of our highest divinity. That's the only thing we can do in order to hope for salvation, to get. But we already passed many doorways. Many gateways, and there is no really, just go with your heart, your call, and just God knows your potential and what will be our place in the kingdom. It's not, there is no need to have egos coming in. We'll be put at the right place with the right mission, because God knows what we all serving, but we all, God knows how He wants to use us as an instrument. As the more we remove the ego, the easier it is to be in the service of the Creator. For the light of God brings perfect clarity. It brings resolution. It shows value and meaning to any situation. And this light of God, so call on the light of God. And the love of God is like a refuge. We can always go back there. The light and love of God operates in many frequencies. The first three that we need to learn is the blue flame of power, the pink flame of love, and the yellow flame of wisdom. Then we have the 7 rays of the physical body, then the 5 rays of the cosmic rays of our light body. And but everything is try to visualize, call on, invoke the light of God, ask for it to receive those sacred flame. For there is a major alchemical transformation that is going on, and everything will be receiving more sensitivity to those higher dimensions if we tune into it. And for a lot of people, for someone who's like been in 3D and spent still his day drinking beer and watching football on TV, soccer on TV or whatever, and they don't tune into it, they won't be forced to it. So I'm just respect. Everybody does whatever they want with the life of God. It's all the life of God. Because in truth, there is only the love of God that flows through all life. And then we do whatever we can with the conditioning and the mental. For it is the intellect that decides what's going on. It is not the spirit or the soul. So it's like eventually the soul and the spirit, the intellect is able to align with both the soul and the spirit. But we do have to leave Maya, the world of illusion, to move into this soul realization. And the love of God is the base, and it is the doorway. It's all about love. And this light of love, this light of God, will reveal the truth and bring clarity and resolution. So allow yourself to feel it, to see how you feel in relationship to that, because we really marked a new turn with this Pluto moving into Aquarius for good. It's like, ooh, goodbye. the tension of Capricorn, all that, and so it's like you will definitely assist, and Saturn went direct, and those power of the planets are very powerful. I'm very connected now to Saturn right now, and just keep sending light. The core was like needed some like bright light, bright white light at the core, and so Saturn is really the bringer of freedom, and to the one that will assist us in escaping the karma, the wheel of karma, not escaping, but if there is karma that comes up, it needs to be turned into dharma, and then it turn into love. So we need to adjust to the new energies, although it's happening naturally. But there's constant activation and alignment that requires us to find time to rest and to integrate. And what we receive must be practiced. Whatever gift or new energy, we have to be gentle with the energy, and we have to play with it. It's not like, well, sometimes it's like we are on a very narrow road, but it's good to learn to play with it, with those new power, new gift, and always call on to do it for the highest good of all. When we do it for the highest good of all, you have the whole company of heaven. You have it's the will of God, because God always works for the highest good of all. Very, very powerful. I am working for the highest good of all. It's powerful anchoring. And practice makes perfect, and the science of the heart, the love, and all its many ways we can express it. So it's like we're really getting more adept into this new level of reality. We have personal cycle, and there is cosmic cycle. The cosmic cycle will go its way. It's like the ascension of the planet will happen with or without us. The universe is fine without us, but it is better with us. So it's just releasing the pressure, understanding our own cycle, our own flow, and connect to this crystalline, crystic grid around the planet. I would just want to briefly talk about the Akash. The Akash is the memory, a library of memory of all our reality, but we can only avail ourselves to it once we're completely above judgment, ego and judgment, because otherwise we would judge ourselves or we judge others for some things that we didn't do because it's a past life. It led us to this way where we are. But personally, I've been shown dozens and dozens of my past life, but only show positive aspect of these incarnations. That's the proof that God only sees value. And because when I look at history and some things, it's like those incarnations were not all that. There was some dark. There was a dark side as well. So it's like, but all of that is adjusted in between life. So. Understanding we've helped created this society because it was part of the program of life and reality, and now we're deconstructing it into moving into a higher octave of God, Christic forms of living, and so all of that is. But we have to assume part of the responsibility of the creation of that lower matrix. And the light body is really, we've been de-densified, and more the atoms are taking space. There is a purification that will continue. And once the work will be done inside, I am really quite confident the physical form will change as well. For this purification will keep on coming in order to remove layers and layers of conditioning and illusions. And so just take it easy. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to pull some oracles for additional... bien mélangé. Didn't pick a song to sing. Well, the observer of the day is not for you. There is so many things that are not for us, but there are so many things that are for us. So it's about letting go very much. Right? It's about letting go to know that better things will come, and certain things are no longer for us. The highest wisdom is reparation. We need to be in alignment for the time where all things will be able to be made straight, just on a personal level and on the collective level. What we need to understand is the law, the rule, the law of one, the respect of the rule, the understanding of the cosmic law. Very, very... And we become the law. Eventually it is our law, this law of God, this law of infinite perfection. What we need to do is the crossroad. We're arriving at a crossroad. So we move to the inner plane and the power within, or there is some people that will continue on but there is always time to change your mind. For like the song of Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, there is two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change your mind. So just make a decision, try to go, see what happens when you do, and then you can readjust if it's the wrong direction. and the outcome will be the tribe, because we're really coming together with our soul, many soul families, and that will bring us tremendous support and joy, and because we have a similar vibration on the soul level, and but all the soul families will are connected through the one. Eventually, we're going to be able to send it. There's no way to tell in advance so much what will be in many years from now. So we want to live today and enjoy whatever's there today, what we can access. Projections can be okay, if it's a positive projection, and the light of God will always adjust. They'll tell you if you're right, you're wrong. Often when I project, God tells me, no, it's better than that, much better than that. So I say, well, thank you. The observer of the day is, from the Akash, is a romantic life. For it's like romance is very important. It's not important for everybody, but it is important for me, and I enjoy to have a physical, romantic life, to return to society, like it's really coming very soon. The highest wisdom is the baby. It is the rebirth. We're really in the birth canal right now. For me, it's the day number 6 in my personal cycle. That's what Spirit informed me. So it's like this rebirth, but it can also be a family, and a baby coming, family, through romance. You never know what happens from romance. What we need to understand is community life. We need to be living in this global community, and there are so many beliefs and so many for now. So just continue to cultivate this sense of vision of enlightened community where everybody lives in peace and abundance. And what we need to do is the galactic, to ignite our galactic nature, to become fifth dimensional, sixth dimensional, 7 dimensional beings, to achieve this. And the more we call on to it, the more we work on it, the perseverance will definitely pay off. It's like, sometimes it feels like working for this ascension process takes forever and you don't get any rewards and everything. But eventually everything comes down at the right time. And the outcome will be the tree, will be growing, will be anchored into the earth, will be able, with a great view on what is going on. And I'm going to finish with the final oracle with the angels. The observer of the day is potentiality. There are many potentiality. We don't know which potential will actually come true, but we already see the potential, and then it's like, what do we empower? What does the soul want? Because the soul already knows what's best for us. Highest wisdom is rest. So it is very much about integration, not about being agitated and going all over the place with action. First, we need to integrate that. It takes a while to integrate that higher light. Well, we get the same cards and different decks. What we need to understand is justice, the will of God. What is the will of God in any given situation? When we don't know, it's good to ask. You can always ask. What we need to do is the reward, to accept the reward. We deserve that reward. We are worthy. We've done our work. Now the reward is freedom. To be free from karmic, from this all karmic Maya thing, to move into this, the body of pain and the memories and the guilt, the blame, the shame, the complex of superiority, complex of inferiority. All of that is going out, so we can receive our blessings, our gift from God. It can come from the inner God within. When we expect it from the matrix, it's like difficult. Well, you can. It's how people work, but now we're working from another standpoint, and the outcome will be accomplishment. We're accomplishing the ascension of the planet, the realization of God's will on the planet, even though it's not manifested yet. It is in a full deployment through us, through our own ability to tune in and to be receptive to whatever flow comes to us in order to be guided to the next step. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you, my friends. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.